Hello gang, welcome to Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope. Again, this is just a video honouring the page that I started on Facebook, Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, and it's a positive page. So why this YouTube channel? Well, we found that instead of making videos for the page and stuff like that, why not make a YouTube channel as well? It might never be perceived well. It may get a lot of thumbs down and dislikes, but this way, what we're hoping for this YouTube channel is a way where we can connect with you, and in future videos we'll get the computer out and we'll answer some of your messages in a personal manner, and we'll give away some codes and stuff like that, and talk about some good reviews on books on a different medium. So the thing that we're going to address just now, and this is haters. Now, I just found out on IMDb, or IMDb or BD, doesn't matter. Number 1 most successful film 2016, Suicide Squad. Number 2, Civil War. Number 3, Batman vs Superman. Of course, my opinion, wrong order, okay, but still, these two films, Suicide Squad, Batman vs Superman, went against the critics' reviews, went against backlashes, had maybe behind the scenes problems, but they were still great films. And to be nominated for against the Rotten Tomatoes scores, it is brilliant. It's now going to be made into from Suicide Squad more sequels. They're still starting up to be DC Universe. DC Universe movies are still on the go. So yes, thumbs up. Now, as I say, these YouTube channels, they're all personal opinions. It's all about people like myself stating, I will not watch any more DC films because of this, and then you'll get the biased movies, which is, they'll stick up for either Marvel films, or you get the ones DC that'll just put down Marvel ones, etc, and stuff like that. Now, I don't make, we don't make the page to be biased, but what we do is we show the difference in treatment. Where you take a Marvel film and a DC film, Marvel decides to do something, they get criticised and they get applauded for it. DC try to do something similar or whatever, right, and they get a total different reaction. We're just here to show you the biased reviews of either. Granted, the majority of the time it would be the Marvel bias, because that's the DC page we run, but it's trying to balance everything out. So what this wee short video is about is critics. Now, we started Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope page because I was sick of joining groups, joining pages that were supposed to be about the passion of DC, and a lot of them had moans on them, had complaints about stuff, and I went, I don't want to go on Facebook or go on YouTube and see the stuff that I love being tarnished. So I've decided, so that's when I decided, right, I'm making Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope, because he did give us hope in that film. I dreamt we're finally going to get a DC Universe. We're finally going to see our heroes on the big screen. And for those people out there that feel the need to moan and complain about things that are not going their way, I got a letter sent to us, and it was about a wee boy that passed away, and he loved to see Batman vs Superman, but he passed away before the film came out, and he would have sat there and he would have loved it. He would have loved it for what it was and what it was trying to be. You know, but instead, what do some people out there feel they need to be? They need to feel straight away, that's crap, that's rubbish, I'm never going to do it, DC is fun. No! Get a life. 10 years ago, there was nothing like that happening on this world today. And as I said before, there are directors out there, Ben Affleck, Zack Snyder, everything. Every film they do, they're trying to make it better. Ben Affleck's trying to make Batman good as well as he can be. And you know something? See, for the effort, yes, I am going to go to that film. I am going to try to understand his vision and accept his vision. You know, I read comics, and every time I read a comic, it's the writer's interpretation of the character. I don't like Grant Morrison's way of telling it. I buy this now. This is the thing. I still buy the stories. You know, I don't go all of a sudden, I hate Grant Morrison's, not going to buy it. No, I'm not going to deny myself that the opportunity that he could actually do something that I would enjoy, so I'm still going to buy it. Jeff Johns, brilliant, I feel safe. Now, this is the thing that a lot of people out there feel when they go and see Marvel films. They've got a brand, they know what they're going to get, they feel safe. DC is trying to do just that and find that wee niche that pleases everybody. Me, I had no bother Batman killing or so-called killing people in the film, because this was a different Batman, this was a darker Batman. But oh no, we had to listen to complaints about Batman wouldn't do this, oh it wasn't. My opinion, it was in the graphic novel Batman killed. It's been in different incarnations of Batman killing and Superman killing. You know, I just want the DC films to do well, that I'll get many of them in the future. They'll change in the future, and I'll try to accept it. And that's what we try to get you guys to do. It's just acceptance. And when you read a post that isn't going your way, or you're listening to a YouTube channel, just turn over. Don't comment. Now, I know I'm going to get comment. I'm going to get a thumbs down. I ain't bothered. I ain't reading down there. Okay? This is for those people that feel the same way that I do. Okay? I watched Star Wars Force Awakens. Big Star Wars fan. Statues here and there and stuff like that, and I've got board games and everything else, graphic novels, you know, and books and stuff, the same as I do with DC. And then The Force Awakens came, didn't like it. And it really destroyed my Christmas last year. It did, because I'm a passionate guy. But I'm still going to the pictures to see Rogue One. I've got, you know, other people in mind, you know, kids to see, whatever, to see the film. I'm not going to deny myself the chance that I actually might like it, you know. But those people that totally come out and say, right, I am not watching anything, and yes, they're entitled to their opinion, but let's, you know, for me, you know, as I said before, our page looks for something. There's stuff in DC that we don't like, but we find that positive stuff inside. You know, you know, like Batman and Robin. You know, hello. You know, but we will find the positive about that film. We will not put your love and passion down. What we might do though is say, listen, yes, this film and this film, polar opposites. I'm not going to put your film down. I'll try and find what you enjoy about that film and agree to it. Now that's what all we do, and maybe during that process we may be convinced that, hey, it's not as bad as we thought, but there are just people out there that just... So my advice is, ignore them. You know, we're never going to persuade critics. We're never going to, you know, and the biased YouTube channels out there that put everything down. Just you find that wee corner and niche. You invent that YouTube subscriber channel. You invent that Facebook page group, and you and you keep yourself in that fortress of solitude. Okay, and it keeps me sane too, you know, because I'm out there and I'm looking for that positive stuff to put on my page and to put on these YouTubes. So when we come back, hopefully we'll answer some questions sent to the page, or we'll answer some I'm distracted because I'm watching what's on the telly. We'll get your messages in, whoever. And listen, anybody that wants to feel the need, they want to become editor of the page, please send a message to the page on Facebook and state why. And you have to be positive though, because we're always looking for keen, positive editors. So if you're interested, yes, please join us at Man of Steel Fan Gives Hope on Facebook. We're always looking for somebody with a positive attitude to join the team, because I don't want it to be just a solely one-person team. There's going to be a time I am going to leave and it's going to be your page, you know. I would love them to be lots of groups and lots of pages out there similar to mine. Anyway, drifting off the subject, because this is something, as I say, it's non-scripted. Future episodes, I'm going to maybe look at books that you may want to look at messages that you sent in, give away some free codes, whatever. I have already did on my Facebook page for this Christmas, and I entice other people to give generously as well to the fellow DC fans out there that in other countries that hardly get any DC. Britain used to be the same 20 years ago. We hardly got any comics. We hardly got any DC TV. You're lucky, America. So, listen, it's been great, and hopefully you subscribe to this, or just like my page. I might only have like one subscriber, you know, but maybe one day in 20 years you may come across this video and say, where is this page? At least this guy had an idea of, you know. I'm jabbering because I'm watching the time here flick away. 15 minutes. Anyway, great YouTube channels to watch. Something like Emergency, awesome. That is the right attitude to take. Anytime you feel, you know, that man who does Emergency, awesome, he always puts a positive spin on it. So, thumbs up to you. And thumbs up to those other YouTube channels that I like, that J Roar, something, you know who I'm talking about. That and what's his name? Can't remember. Anyway, Jimmy Fixit? No, it's not Jimmy Fixit. It's film junkie, film junkie or something like that. That's it. Okay. So I mean, these channels do look after DC, in my opinion, and far superior to this one. But it was those are the YouTubes I would recommend so far. Okay, well, thank you for watching, and as I say, hopefully, you know, see you on Man of Steel. And as I say, if you want to join, leave your comments on the Facebook page. If you want to be editor, or if you just want to ask some questions. And thank you very much. Bye bye.